GNT Sportstalk, episode 119. Look, we already starting off real late. I apologize. There's a lot that happened. That's okay. We want to get into that and more this week at GNT, episode 119. GNT right back at it. Hey, look, welcome back. We appreciate every single one of y'all that's on here right now and that's about to log in. So my Instagram crew, get up in here. YouTube, line on up. It's time to get into this conversation. Once again, we apologize for the late start tonight, but it's okay. It's okay. We're going to make it up, I promise. And look, I'm not by myself. Bird Gang, say something to the people.
Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? GNT Sportstalk, episode 119. Let's get it, baby.
Oh, the promoter.
Yizzo. Y'all already know what to do, man. Episode 119. Thank y'all for coming back, man. You know, yeah, like you said, man, sorry we late and everything, man. But sometimes the show happens before the show. Let's get it.
That's so true.
It was a rare occasion, man. War stories, but it's all good. Good laughs and yeah, Wally and stuff.
Unfortunately, we kind of have to leave it at that. We have to leave it right. Because we can't get to this conversation that we had earlier. I'm telling you, Tone, Joel, this GNT after hour show actually may be a real deal for y'all, bro. I'm saying it's like y'all have so many stories.
I think the over under will be a week before we get canceled.
Oh, get shut down
easily. Yo, I don't know, bro. Like, man, no, I do know it will get canceled ASAP, bro.
Yeah, because you know it was definitely a season where we was rocking heavy a little bit, and a lot happened in between all of that.
Real shit, man. Shit. Yeah, the stuff before the show would definitely got us canceled. Few times.
Right.
The stories that y'all guys have, and here's the crazy thing, right? And for the ones that I'm sorry you did not get a chance to hear any of these stories, thank God for our own sakes. They don't tell the same story twice. It's always a new story every single time. I'm like, how you have a different story every single time, and sometimes the new one is worse than the old one that you told earlier. How you have a new story every time? But
that's the bad part. Those are the stories that I can tell. But some of the ones that we can't talk about, I'm like, damn, I can't even tell these guys this story.
Right.
It's too out of pocket.
That's a dang old shame, man. But just look, I know these.
Hey, man.
We all had youth, and we all were stupid at times, and we did stupid things in our youth. But here's the thing, right? Some of the stories I hear, they ain't us in our youth. These stories is like,
that's what I was gonna say. I don't know what you're talking about. Some of that shit happened like last week.
Right.
Some people just peaked at high school, Larry. That is a true fucking statement, for damn sure. You be like, damn, bro, you still on that type time? What the hell?
Right. Niggas ain't involved. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, like, Joel, you should be at that spot this late at that time, like a year ago. Like, you should be letting that thing go. But, whatever. And it's okay. Like I said, we can't go too deep into the conversation. But appreciate the story time. And one day, these two guys here, those two guys, is going to have an after hour, one episode show. Before it gets completely canceled, and that's it. But until then, hey, everyone that showed up, we appreciate y'all guys showing up and being here with us tonight. Without any more delay, let's get into our episode this week. And you know what? We're going to start off just a little differently than we have been the last number of weeks because we've been so, hey, what's going on? What's going on? Good to see you, Bravo. We usually been starting off our episodes just talking like straight NFL because that's what's been like the ongoing thing. But this past week we had some news from the NBA, and I think we need to go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to show a couple picks. Don't worry about it. It's not the after hour show, so the picks are going to be clean. But here I'm going to show a couple picks right now and just kind of get into this conversation. So the NBA starting all-star team on the West, we see everybody that's right there. You see who's right up in the front. That's good old Luka. You got Curry, Wemby. Now, I wonder how Joker actually got voted in there. I know why, but he's hurt. So, but he's still a starter. And of course, you got the MVP of the championship from last year, SGA. Then on the East, look at this team. Small behind team, but it's okay. Well, it's still our starters. Right up in the front, we got the Greek Freak. Yeah, God, because they're in the East. You got Maxey, more importantly. I'm just going to talk about Maxey. We got Maxey right there. And you got Mr. Cunningham next to him. And I don't feel like talking about the other guys and Brown and Brunson. But those are your starters when it comes to your 2026 NBA All-Star game. Gentlemen, who do you think should be on there? Who do you think should not be on there? Did anybody get snubbed? That's the question.
Anybody get snubbed? Maybe Ant Man.
Mhm.
In the West, and I put him over Curry. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, it's into some eras out there, man. Into some eras, bro. Like, when, you know what I mean? KD not in there, LeBron not in there. You know what I mean? Not saying Curry don't deserve to be in there. I ain't saying it
Mhm.
like that, but I will put Ant Man, in there over him. Um, I think they might have to bring back maybe like getting voted in like by position. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the All Star game, as of late, ain't been what it used to be. You know what I mean? It's just jacking up half court shots. Really, no defense whatsoever. You know what I mean? And I don't know if y'all seen that clip with KG when he was talking about how Brian, he pretty much like kind of put it on Brian as far as messing up the All Star tradition. Like obviously like won by not ever entering the slam dunk contest. He said he think he really just he influenced the stars of the league not to have to compete in that. That's why we be getting these little rinky dink, what I mean, NBA or G League dunkers. And I ain't coming at them, what I'm saying, by being in the G League or anything. I'm just saying, like, come on, man, like the real dunkers of the NBA really don't perform in that contest. I don't get that whatsoever. You know what I mean? And um, it's just that, like I said, I mean, like you mentioned, off, Cat, that the East too small. You know what I mean, as far as you know what I mean, the positions and the players that they voted in. But like you said, enough of that. Enough of everybody else. It's about the boy Tyrese Maxey. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, finally getting the recognition as one of them top ball players. You know what I mean, in his conference, and not even just so much in the conference, just around the league. His growth, man. We've been talking about this kid for years, man. And just the elevation of this dude's game, man. It's just it goes into like he's the type of player that you definitely want on your franchise, man. You know what I mean? Wasn't ever really probably looked at as the number one, two, three, person in any kind of class, whether it was high school, college, you know what I mean? But he worked at it, man. You see every year, my man is really going up the escalator, man. And, want to be one of those top guys. And for as hard as he works on his game and how he's, built his skill set every year, he needs that cohort, next to him that puts in that same effort, if not, more. So, salute to Tyrese Maxey, man. Obviously, hard work pays off. He finally getting that recognition, like I said, being one of the top dogs around this league. And sky's the limit for him, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to see this kid do real good things in the city, man, and for this city. You know what I mean? And of course, yeah, this is a Philly based show, and you know what I mean. So of course we the homers, so we going, you know what I mean, root for our guys and talk heavy about our guys, but it's because we see them the most. You know what I'm saying? And you could get personable with them. You see them around the city. You know what I'm saying? We go to these games and. Man, I mean, he just really tapped into what these kids do, or what everybody do. You know what I mean, on the team, man, and not even just on the Sixers, just around the league as well too. But again, like I said, man, shouts out to Maxie, man. I knew this kid was a dog from when they drafted him. I knew it was a steal, and it's panning out. He one of them dudes, man. Like I said, he needs somebody else just like him. And
Yo,
VJ seeming like he about to be right there with him too.
how about it? Before you go ahead and start, Joel, I just want to shout out to our Instagram people is out there. I see you already did too. Jamar is watching this on IG. Appreciate you. I am Sunny D. Good to see you, my dear. It's been too long since I got a chance to actually say hello to you personally. So hello, good to see you. Drunk Monk, is always good to see you as always. Taya, just Taya Brand LLC. I refuse to get your name incorrect from now on, so I got that there. And said his work ethic deserves recognition. Taya said that about Mr. Maxey. There you go. I think I caught up to everybody that's on there in IG. I'm missing some, Joel. Pause.
Yeah, our sponsor, bro. They just hopped on. I can't say it. That's why I'm like, yo, I can't believe he missed the opportunity.
You're right. You know what? You're right. I'm sorry. Kane Digital.
It is. Now we can go. We just paid the bills. But
Right.
absolutely, Tyrese Maxey, well-deserved All-Star vote. I feel like he should have actually got in last year. So just 1 year too late, but he's finally in, and he's in as a starter. So shout out to Tyrese Maxey, and again, man, just well-deserved.
Now, I was when you go by the complainers that's out there in this world, especially in the NBA life, is a whole bunch of complainers out here, man. LeBron not being a starter with the game being in LA. Oh, what a travesty. It's terrible. How dare
the LeBronians are mad tonight. Those LeBronians are going off right now. You hear me?
Ooh, whatever, man. Look, he's going to be there, but he's not a starter, so therefore that's where the travesty is. And maybe the LeBronians actually have an argument, because I want to say that LeBron probably played more games than Joker right now. You can say that, right?
Yeah, probably so. I would have assumed so. Probably so. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, without looking at like who played like more games right now stats wise, but I mean, Joker is a starter, LeBron is not. Is that the change of the guard that we already seeing already? Is it over for the ones that was like leading the NBA for the longest time? Like you said, there's no LeBron as a starter there. There's no KD as a starter there. I mean, Curry just got in, but that's Curry. Curry's going to be Curry. He's going to probably get that lineup for forever, especially when it comes to 1 or 2. But it feels like a change of the guard. I'm just saying. It feels weird.
You gotta accept it, man. These dudes ain't gonna be in the league forever. You know what I mean? And they're not gonna be the best player in the league forever. People getting better, man. Look how good OKC is, man. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, as great as we know these players have been, you know what I mean, throughout their careers and what we've seen, like LeBron and Curry, man, they went at it already. Like they had their showdowns. You know what I'm saying? Like we was blessed to see that. You know what I mean? So, um, for the changing of the guard, like I said, to happen, it's just time, man. It's going to happen. It needs to happen, and it's cool. You know what I mean? The league, hey man, if you're a fan of the sport, you know what I mean. It's cool. It's cool, man. You just gotta roll with the punches, and you know what I'm saying. These players gonna be all right. I mean, like the people scoring 30, easy. You know what I mean nowadays. So you got people that can score. Got people that can score the rock. So maybe it's gonna be all right. Hey, like I said, those players ain't gonna be the best forever.
Right. I mean, I believe it started last year, Larry, because I mean, we had conversations around, the new face of the league. I think that's when we finally kind of like realized, as all across the board, even in the sports world where everyone was talking about it already, like who's going to be the new face of the league. And to Tone's point, that's the one where that I feel like that really got snubbed was Ant-Man, because of the fact that he was one of the guys that was being mentioned, before last year, and everything happened, during the playoff run where they ended up exiting out and stuff like that. But I think that's where, everyone just started realizing like we're turning the page from, the LeBron, the KDs, and, all the guys that were household names and were dominating the game, and realizing that these new young guys up and coming are starting to take over, and you don't have that. I don't even want to say fear factor. You just that you see the dominance of those guys declining, and these new rising stars, just ascending. And, case in point, like Maxey from the 76ers finally got his due last year. He was definitely one of the ones that got snubbed. And now, he's on that starting lineup.
Yeah, he's that example of, like you said, Tone, earlier, like someone that wasn't doubted as a top prospect, right? It wasn't like he came out of high school as the top guy, like like number one rated in the nation. When he came out of college, he wasn't touted as the number one. Drafted in the 20s. But look at his work ethic. Just like Ty said, look at how he approaches every single offseason. He approaches every single offseason with determination, and sneakily, he actually, he goes out there and practice against the best competition out there during the offseason. Like he said that he literally goes out and practices and go at it game wise with LeBron and his crew every single summer. So he's not just toning up in everything when it comes to his craft. He's actually going against the top competition when he's not in front of a camera. So he's actually stepping up and doing everything that he can do to be the best that he can be. Where instead of being that 1% better every single day, he's proving it on the court. And I'm happy that finally the nation sees it. He's getting that recognition from the nation, not just Philadelphia, not just Pennsylvania. The nation is actually giving him his flowers. But it's undeniable. It's undeniable. How many games that he scored over 30 points this year? Was it like he almost had like 20 straight games or over 30 points? No, like he just cracked it the other day by only scoring 29. But it's like he's showing up, but his work ethic is showing up even more. So I mean, he's a commendable young man, seriously.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. Young boy is, like I said, he's the truth, man. He's the future, and we definitely got to build around him, man. I don't want him to go nowhere. So, because I mean, what I would say with young kids, hopefully what young kids is doing with watching Tyrese Maxey or any young, what I'm saying, ball player right now that's going through the motions. Um, Listen, man, hard work and determination, man, will get you there. Like we mentioned that he was like the top prospect or the top this and that, but look at him now. You know what I mean? Look at him now, man. That's just going in the gym and wanting to be better. You know what I mean? Like obviously we seen it with the work ethic of Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean? That Mamba mentality they say. And you know what I mean? Like it's a real thing, man. It's a real thing. So not so much I'm saying like the Mamba mentality, but just the mentality of like wanting to be better, man. Like it can happen, y'all. It can happen, especially if you on that platform and you got the ability. Like look at Cade Cunningham, man. Not saying when he first came in the league, I didn't think he would be a player. But like he's a player, you know what I'm saying? Like Bull, he gets busy. He gets busy, man, and you can tell that's how he worked. That's how he worked, man. He worked to get there. That's why Detroit right now is the number one team. You know what I'm saying? In the East Coast, man. So like I said, shouts out to the young up and coming players of this league.
I just hope that now when Mr. Brown get on the court, he's not going to be leaking all over the place. you know, touching other people's jerseys and having black spots all over the place. You know what I mean? Like
Black Beijing jerseys.
you know, no, let all the black splatters be like the design of the jersey, not be because of his head, splashing on people. You know what I mean?
Whoa, that kind of sound crazy. But yo, what what's crazy though, is that everything is marketable, right? Like so, him mistakenly, I ain't gonna, yeah, obviously mistakenly doing that, in the couple games that he did, he could probably get a deal from Beijing, a Beijing product on Air Dot because they know that he used it. But maybe they would want to market him to be like, yo, use our stuff because it won't come off on people's jerseys.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? While
Yeah,
you hooping. But still, like I said, everything is marketable, man. And you never know, what I'm saying, we could probably come. And he's a smart dude, yo. He's a smart dude. We seen his credentials, man, and where he's come from, yo. So yeah, that shit could be purposely done. Like, look, you know what I'm saying? I put this chalk on people's jersey. Somebody gonna give me a call. Maybe a laundry detergent company. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if I get my hair on your jersey, you use this, you know what I'm saying? And your jersey be clean. So everything marketable, yo.
that's terrible. That's terrible.
You can
Every
have
time,
the Tide pen. The
yeah,
Tide pen. Get it out.
the anti-Celtics pen. Are you having a problem getting out the stain from Brown?
They gonna say what Brown though? That's crazy.
I
That's
know,
crazy.
right?
What
Right?
Brown you talking about, Larry?
Like I said, everything is marketable,
Yo,
yo. Like this dude he can build an empire off of this, man.
real shit.
Oh God, make no sense. Speaking of empire, this is one thing. Tony, you mentioned it earlier, and I think we need to at least just subject-wise, just touch on it just for a second. So we see that the All Stars there, right, and the one right next to Luca, uh, Mr. Curry, which is probably the greatest shooter of our lifetime. We could probably say. I think
Mhm.
I'm comfortable enough to say that he's the
Mhm.
best shooter I've ever seen in my lifetime. Uh,
Yeah, for sure.
with that shooting prowess that he has, Golden State is always in the running to make noise in the playoffs. This year, especially the beginning of it, it definitely looked promising because everybody was healthy. Tone, what just happened to Jimmy Butler?
Torn ACL, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy at the age of 36. They said he'd be closer to 38, by the time recovery and rehabilitation is done. So, like, have we seen the last of Jimmy Butler? That's obviously, something to think about as far as on the topic of talking about the Golden State Warriors. Like, damn, like, have we really seen it in the gym? But yeah, like you said, man, Steph could be that threat, at any given time. If a good team, I want to say surrounding him being a focal point, he don't really get to come off so many screens without him being so wide open because they can actually try to defend him. You know what I'm saying? If they don't have the proper players around. Now, what I don't understand about the Golden State Warriors this year is why don't the boy Jonathan Kuminga play? Like, what's going on with that situation, man?
Yeah,
It's really weird. It's really weird. It's like a team hates a player or they don't get along with a player so bad that they won't even trade him. Like, why? Like, are you trying to suffer? You trying to hit the kid to get depressed or something? Like, thinking he can't play in this league. And this dude ain't playing in damn near a month and come off the bench and give you 20 points in 21 minutes. Man, free JK, man. Like, I don't know what else it's going to take to get him out of Golden State, man. I don't know. Steve Kerr just don't know what he doing anymore. Has he lost that team? Draymond's acting a fool, even with him, as a coach, man. I don't know. Golden State obviously is not the same Golden State anymore. That end of that book has closed. I did hear some little trade rumors though. They was looking at a couple players. I heard something about maybe DeMar DeRozan, and I even heard something about Michael Porter Jr. Not sure if either one of those players obviously puts Golden State, anywhere close to the top of the West. But I guess they don't want to really spoil their season, so they trying to maybe make a trade to try to still stay afloat. But um, Steph's a great player. Uh, like I said, man, that book is closed on our era of players who we grew up in and watched battle throughout these years. It's time for the young guys, man.
Yeah, I'm excited about the new age and kind of seeing how things unfold with the new young guys that are starting, with the Wimbies and all these new guys that we have, and seeing like their potential. Like we talked about Maxi again. Not to beat the dead horse, but just his work ethic alone and what he brings to the younger generation, and letting them know, like like you said, just hard work pays off. Because if you see how he came in the league and to what he transformed himself from a physical standpoint, it looks like two different people. And he went from being close to KD to Andre Iguodala, like from a body stature. And it's just exciting to see, the young guys just putting in that work and getting better. So even Wimby, like now he's just looking like he just feels a lot more comfortable being on the court, with that year, the year under his belt, whatever, and just feeling just, like he's a physical presence out there as before. You would just look at him like, yo, he's just tall and skinny, just move him out the way. Now he just has that, physical presence out there and is dominating. So, definitely a new page, a new era, and we'll see how things go.
Yeah, I'm working on something, y'all. So, uh, little something in the background for us. But let's get into the next conversation because it's worth getting into. Because we got to continue our conversation that we have for the last number of weeks. Shout out to Jamar. Shout out to Darren. Shout out to Coach Dame for representing the squads that's in the playoffs, NFL wise. We got to give a shout out to our guys for just showing up and being the good fans that they are. But out of all of them that we had on there, there's only one that's still remaining. Our teams are out. Tone, you wasn't participating at all. But our teams are out, me and Joel. Jamar is out. Coach Dame is out. But there's one team left over, unfortunately, is the daggone Seattle Seahawks. I'm so confused because I don't know who I want to win this whole entire thing anymore. But I don't know. Like you know how it's like it's one team is like I want mine. This team wins. I want mine if that team wins. I don't want none of them winning. Like, can we just just finish with the NFL season right now? Like, it's like just end it with like a 4-game tie, and we don't have to worry about a Super Bowl. But I know that's not going to happen. But any surprises from this past week that y'all guys saw?
One, the first surprise, I was surprised. I ain't gonna front, I was surprised he had to blew the fucking doors off of San Fran, and I was actually surprised to see and hear the news after Bo Nix after the game was over, yo. Like, man, I know Denver fan base and that organization is just crushed, yo. Like, you know what I mean? You get to that game, you know what I mean? After what, winning your first playoff game, it was since like 2015, and you about to, you know what I mean, be in the AFC Championship game, and your star quarterback breaks his foot. Oh, that's crazy, yo.
Yeah, for me, it was definitely that, man. The way Bo Nix went out, it was crazy, man. I was like, yo, you gotta be kidding me. But as far as the San Fran game, man, that was a shocker as well, just due to the fact that you would think that they will play a lot better. But like, given with everything that they were up against, I mean, you had that short week after, overcoming, coming across to the East Coast, beating the Eagles. But I feel like they just put everything they had into that game. And then by the time they got to Seattle, it was over. Like, before it even started with that kickoff, and I mean, from start to finish. But I mean, look, man, I mean, we're gonna see what happens. Obviously, Josh Allen doing Josh Allen things, and the Broncos, that was a shocker with the interception slash catch slash he was down slash debatable play. But, look, like that's why you shouldn't leave it up to that one play to be the deciding factor of winning the game, So just a lot of things that happen. And, I'm with you, Larry. I mean, out of the teams that's in there, man, I hate to say it, but it looks to me like New England, if they can get there, I think they got the most complete team.
You know how terrible that sounds, though. Like that sounds terrible to me. Like and I don't want to admit it. Like, no, all right, look, I'll take the Eagles hater out of this right now, because the Eagles hater can't stand the Patriots because of everything that the Patriots did. It all makes sense, right? All makes sense. But
it's not the it's the Patriots, but not the same people. If Tom Brady and them guys was there, I'd be like, all right, like, or a Bill Belichick is like, I feel like they turned the page as like a new, it's the Patriots, but it's like a new, like, it's a new team. Like you don't like the quarterback, you don't like anything about him. You just that much of a hater.
I'm that much of a hater. Yes, absolutely. I am.
Okay.
But I do like the quarterback. I do.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's a few things there going on.
Yeah, it's and look, and Coach Graves actually did his thing. Just to have a team that go like it felt like last year that went like 2 and forever last year. To have such a terrible record, and pretty much it's the same team. It's pretty much the same team, with a couple, like additions, like Diggs and stuff like that. But pretty much like, almost everybody.
Milton from us.
That helps. Then that helped a lot. Absolutely. So, but I mean, it's going to show the importance of coaching Eagles. It goes to show the importance of having a good scheme and a good plan in place for your squad that you have in order for them to be successful. And if I was to take out the hate, to be honest with you, I actually would wanted to see the Broncos actually do well. But after seeing what happened to Mr. Knicks, now I'm like, yo. And I was happy that they moved forward, because that's another team, young team, great defense, exciting team, going to make some noise. We knew that from the very beginning. And then, especially how he got hurt, man. To just shift the ball, over just about 2 feet to put it right in the center of the hash. And that's how you get hurt. Like, come on, man. Like, yo, if your kicker can't adjust 2 feet, like, that's so wrong, man. Like, that's how you get hurt. That's hurtful. But whatever. But yeah, I was really excited for the Broncos. That was the team for me. So, like, you know what? I'm excited for them. Let's see what happens with this team. But that's about it, man. The Patriots, Rams, Seahawks, no. Sorry, Darren, no. But that's just me being a hater. I'm Eagles don't make it. I'm ruining the AFC. So, but I'm sorry. Go ahead, yo.
I'm gonna have to agree with Joel. I think New England will probably be that team, that'll win the Super Bowl this year. I ain't no hate with anything, what I'm saying, as far as these teams that's remaining, left, like for me or whatever. Like, as far as not wanting to see one win versus the other, it's just that obviously the matchup, I would say, of football, New England definitely got the best chance, out of the teams remaining. Because we still don't I ain't gonna say we don't know what Sam Darnold can do, but I would say that I think with Rabel being that defensive minded coach in the Super Bowl game, he find a way to shake some things up to make it a little bit tough for Darnold. And their defense, I think, will be playing, saying, at a high level. And yeah, we gotta believe in the kid, man. You know what I'm saying? No, not just because he got to this game, because man, he's really ain't showing no cracks in the armor, this year. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he made some mistakes, of course. You know what I mean? Growing pains, second year, quarterback. But you know how we always go and talk about how history repeats itself. And you know what I mean? The first time Tom Brady won a championship was in his second year, you know what I'm saying, as a starter. And like I just mentioned, Drake made it in the second year. So keep that in mind too if we want to talk about the NFL or something being scripted. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how they go. And then, you know what I mean, get New England to be a team that's, raising the trophy and becoming a household name again. I'm sure it's a business move and a decent look for the NFL. So, but I mean, aside of that, they got the best chance. You know what I'm saying? I'll say right now with the teams remaining. And another surprise though, I will say, and I just thought about, I was surprised that Stroud played so terrible again. Like how you have 10 turnovers, you know what I'm saying, in two playoff games, man. Like that's unheard of, man. Like Joel, if you'd have played quarterback for Houston, then y'all they'd have won. Like this ball, like nobody could have did any worse than this dude, man. Like I
Oh,
don't, I don't
they
know. I don't know
killing
what he be
them
saying.
too.
As they should. As they
Yo,
should. Yo,
they
come on,
went.
man.
I was watching this one segment. These guys was jumped on. They went through 25 quarterbacks in the NFL, and they said they would take 25 quarterbacks over CJ.
Over him. Yeah,
I
man.
said, yo, and they ran the names down. And I was like, yeah, except Kyler Murray. You know how I feel about Kyler Murray. I was like, nah. I was like, you're crazy. But they even said Mendoza and somebody else they mentioned. It was, I was like, I think they said Davis Mills. That was the name. They
Yeah.
said Davis
Damn.
Mills. Yeah,
Damn.
but yeah, man, I don't know what the hell happened, man. Like it was like somebody said he had a bet on the game because it was
Yeah,
like, yo, the
yes.
defense was out there like keeping them in the game, and I was just like, yo, man, like if he could just make a few plays,
Right.
but
Right.
it was just bad.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Just so you know, Tone, Ty said, stop giving out free marketing ideas. Talking about Jaylen Brown. Let's just stop giving those good marketing plans,
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, everything's a market, man.
Stop.
Now,
Jaylen Brown. This is how you stop the drip. Can't hear you.
that's the line.
Yeah.
That's the marketing line. Follow the drip. Follow the drip.
Yep. Stop following the drip. Stop following the drip.
Yo, and just for the record, I know Tone agreed with me with the Patriots, but I think the Rams is going to pull off the upset and beat Seattle.
Ooh.
Yep, I think they got it in them.
I guess that with that being like, obviously a divisional, matchup, they go at it all the time. They know each other, what I'm saying, inside and out pause. But like I'm sure we thought the same, with the 49ers matchup. And I don't know, we want to go, I don't want to use this excuse, what I'm saying now, or try to say this now, like, what I'm saying, as far as the 49ers being, beat up or whatever, this, that, and the third. Of course, them losing a target like Kittle at this time, yeah, I know that set them back, last game. But the last two games offensively, they did horrible against Seattle, yo. Like they did horrible, man. Like, and what that say?
Jamar said a whole lot of Paul's and Cap's taglines. I'm not understanding, man. I'm not understanding.
Me and Tone know, trust me.
Yeah, right.
We know. But then somehow it turns into you guys always you guys.
Yeah, right.
Pointed out. No, it's you, Larry. It's you. I'm glad Jamar is highlighting this. There's a lot of them. We just be like, you know what? It's not even worth.
Yeah, right. He gonna think we picking on him all the time. Like, yeah, they always
as always.
No. Like, shouts out to you, Jay.
I know. Did you have his picture with the Seattle hat on? Yeah, you should have.
Yo.
He had an 8-year-old Tyler. Yo, he had a Tyler Yo, that Jones is crazy.
He had that joint.
Work on that. While Tone gives
He
his
said he
take
had.
on the game.
he said he had it on the last snappy on the
Yeah,
snapback.
yeah. I had on a freaking 49ers lanyard. Larry had the whole backdrop, the 49ers backdrop.
Right.
He lost the bet to freaking Darren. He ain't come on the show with that Seattle Hawk, but we do have the photo. So please pull that up.
He said he ain't come on the show with the hat.
I'm glad he
I would
did.
have. I about to say I would have came on the show with that.
He looked like the boy in Beetlejuice with the little head.
And yo, he looked so happy in that picture.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was cracking up. Yeah.
But you don't think the Rams is going?
Uh, no. I'm not saying I don't think they have like a chance or I think Seattle wins easily. I don't know. I like the way Seattle obviously is playing defense at home. Not saying I know they're not going to start the game, like how they probably started against San Francisco, but man, as long as Darnold play a sound game, you know what I mean. Don't really obviously like turn the rock over. They get first downs, but what's going to hurt them though is what's the running back boy? He tore his ACL.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Charbonnet's out. Yeah.
So you know what I mean.
I just think the Rams been battle tested with traveling to 2 different hostile environments and pulling off them victories, man. Like I don't know. I think they're just gonna find a way to get it done.
Stafford could do it.
It's definitely not going to be easy for sure, but I just think they just there, man. The way everything played out for them last week, I thought the Bears was going to pull it off. I was like, yo, you said that to Dame.
Oh no, I did not. I was going if they would have won.
Yo, you gotta come back on the show with them then.
Right, and you know what? And no my man Dane, he probably did it too. But
Yo, he called it too. I think he did say they was going to win by 3. There it is.
Yeah,
yeah, you popped it on. Now y'all see what we talking about.
You're real toddler head.
He said he looked real happy in that photo.
He like, damn it.
He threw that hat in the dryer. That shit shrunk. That John crazy. Kept leaving it up there for the whole episode.
Yo, no, but wait.
Put him as the logo on the top corner.
Yeah. He said, "Make him the logo."
Yeah, he could do that. He made him the logo.
I'm making him the damn logo.
Hey yo.
Sponsored by Little Head.
Right.
You got that joint at Young World and shit.
He said little. He said little caps. Little lids.
Yeah. Gilly got the big.
Yeah.
He got the little job.
Hey,
oh man.
He said he got Gilly got the big head. He got the little head. Yo, we say everything's marketed, man. Yo, Jamar
Ty was over there like, damn, they gave another one away.
Yeah. Yo, Jamar better not go viral for the little head.
He gonna have his own dance with that little ass hat on. Oh shit!
Just in case, I don't think the picture showed up on the screen, so I'm gonna have to do this a different way just in case. I know y'all guys saw it, but I don't think everybody saw it, so I got it. Keep going.
Why you don't think everybody seen
it? Because Ty is saying that she didn't see it, and it didn't pop up on the screen for me either. But I got it.
Okay. Little hats.
Oh man. So we obviously we got the Patriots. I just think, man, that was a devastating injury. I mean, I'll tell you what though, if Peyton really does pull off a victory with that backup quarterback, man, that's gonna be crazy.
I mean, it would have to be really. I would say because they saying what this dude ain't played or he threw a pass in 2 years or whatever this and that. So is that it?
That's it. Everybody see it now for sure.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yo, look how far the gap between
There
his
it go.
ear.
It popped up now. You on IG saying it didn't pop up there.
He said it didn't pop up. Now you see. Yo, look at the
Tiny.
gap between the bottom of the hat and his ear, yo.
Yo, that John's like a hat visor.
That's on a headband. He got Seattle Seahawks headband on.
Yo, market that John. Tiny Cat by Jamar. You gotta come up with your dance. You gotta find an E40 song or something. He gotta get Marshawn Lynch to wear that little ass hat. That
some
shit'll go
dreads.
viral.
Them
Yeah,
dreads.
with the dreads all out.
Yo, that joint will probably look like a yarmulke on him. That joint just be sitting right there.
Oh man.
You
Yo,
see
you on to something.
Jamar's
You on to
reaction.
something. Yeah, I see
He's
it.
like, holy shit. He said, "Dad, y'all cooking me. Why y'all cooking with this ass?" Yo, he must have gave that joint to his son after he took the picture. Like, here you go, son.
Yeah, he probably snatched it from a little ass kid walking to school. Give me that shit. I need to wear this junk.
I gotta settle this bet.
I gotta settle this bet. Let me borrow this for the weekend. I'm gonna bring it back on Monday.
Hey, yo, we just put. Yo, yeah, this joint could be a part of the
Watch somebody
investigation,
parent gonna be on the podcast like, "Hey, that's my kid's hat."
Yo, we just
was it? Oh man,
we just opened up an investigation, man. What's going on? Well, it's still in hats now, man.
viewers stealing hats.
He's like, man, you can't even fit that, sir. Shut up. Doesn't matter. Give me that hat, punk. Yo, he better not be out here jacking Paul's little kids with their hats, man. Come on, Marv.
That's funny as shit.
Hey,
Yo, please tell me it was AI, bro. Tell me it was AI. Tell us it was AI, Jamar. Yo,
nah, but you know what though? I mean, you definitely gotta tip your hat off. No pun intended. To that picture though, man, because he was a man of his word. But to put that hat on too, you gotta respect that, man. I know he had to be looking like, nah, I can't.
Yo, the crazy part, it looked like it's a snapback, but he didn't have it like open.
Oh, don't tell me it was open.
It looked real tight.
It was open still too?
No, I'm saying it looked like
he had the snapback.
He didn't have it on the last one. Like, it would have looked a little better. Oh man, that joint crazy. Oh, man.
Hopefully he kept the receipt. You know what I'm saying?
All right, here's the marketing opportunity. Instead of wearing that Seattle Seahawks hat, please go on the GNT pop-up shop, 10% off until Super Bowl Sunday, and you get yourself one of these, Jamar. But actually, Jamar did purchase something from the GNT shop already. So salute to you. Salute. And also, I don't know if you even know, but you're in the running for the fight tickets that we're giving away for February 6th, where Too Smooth Mill will be fighting here in Philly at Live Casino. So you're going to be in the running for those tickets. And if you still haven't purchased anything and want to attend that fight, is a $140 value of those tickets that you will be receiving for you and your guests of choice. For those tickets, drawing will be pulled 2 days before the fight. So please go into the GNT pop-up shop. Link in my bio, Tone's bio, GNT bio. Hopefully it's on Larry's bio. Listen, just go on there, support if you haven't. And at the very least, it don't cost shit to share. Thank you.
Tune up. Hey, yo, chef. And I'm feeling good. I got a feeling I'm on the way to make a couple millions. They didn't see all the hard work in the basement. They gonna see me shine bright from the ceiling. I got a feeling some gon' like it, some gon' hate it, most gon' love it. They say, you think you should boozy? I say, no, bitch, I'm bubble. I got a feeling. I do what I want, ayy. I do what you can't. If you ain't putting gas in my tank or cash in my bank, I don't give a fuck what you think. I got a feeling I am the one. No, I'll never be second. And when I die, I won't just die. Cause when I die as a legend. I got a feeling.
Yeah, that's that word.
Yeah. Let's go. Salute. You gotta need some of that yak. Some of that yak.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Delicious. And the hat's right there. I think you got the hat on too, Joel.
I'll say you could get one of these.
That's
you
one
can
of
get
those.
one of these instead of that tight ass Seahawks hat. Actually, you know what? No, he actually did get a GNT hat.
Yeah.
Is that what he got?
Did. Yeah, he got a GNT hat. So when you get that, you got to update that pro. You got to redeem yourself from that Seattle Seahawks. You know?
So, Mar, you're going to go from that to possibly like Joel. There you go. The perfect.
No, he got the new John. He got the.
Oh, the other one.
He got some heat.
He got the he got the newest updated one. I was like, it was one of them things like, damn, the sale popped up. Oh shit, what? I'm like, damn, they bought that. I ain't even got that shit.
Yeah, I ain't even got that. Nice. Yeah. That's what's up.
Yep. And he in the running for them tickets. So let's go.
Yo, just so you know, Jamar said, F them kids.
He did see, yeah.
So he did strong arm a little kid. Damn.
Oh man,
that's funny. All right, so just to kind of close it all out when it comes to the games, y'all guys are saying that Super Bowl Rams versus Patriots. That's what y'all guys see.
That's what I got. I think Tony.
Right. I see Seattle. Yeah.
Okay, so Seattle versus Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots for sure, and it's obviously you gotta pick New England just because of the quarterback. I'm gonna say that just because. Not saying that it can't go any other way because Denver's defense, what I'm saying, is still legit. So yeah, I mean that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good game. I still believe, man. It all obviously just depends on what Stefan do out there. As long as they don't turn the rock over, man, and if they can move the ball a little bit. Hopefully.
I like it. Jesus. Patriots.
Come on, Cap. Come on, man.
I got it. Patriots versus Rams. I'm going to be looking for the Rams to pull off the upset, just like you, Joel. And I think that's
they hate you, Darren. That's all. If Darren watching, man, they hate you, bro.
No.
Yeah, I hope it ends in a tie. Honestly, like no, we can decide what team's gonna go.
Neither one of them go. Huh?
Yeah. You know what? Let's postpone this year's Super Bowl.
That all makes sense. But what's not going to be postponed is going to be a ways for y'all to go ahead and get this GNT merch. So right there with that QR code that's right next to Joel, that QR code will lead you directly to our GNT pop-up shop. Hey, look, there's a lot of really nice stuff that's on there that represent us. And more important, point the other way, Tom.
Oh, mine on that screen.
I got there you go. Okay, whatever.
Did that work? That worked?
That works. Okay, so anyway, besides that, also remember anything that has that logo that Tone has on his sweatshirt right now, if you order anything that looks anything like that, meaning something that looks like it's actually supporting autism, the autistic, Tone, help me. Our brains.
Autistic.
Thank you. Awareness Month. For some reason, my brain said, "Nah, Larry, you're not saying that right now." Autism Awareness Month, or just autistic awareness. If you purchase anything that's on our shop that has that logo or has the puzzles that's on there, remember 10% of the proceeds that's actually being done through our site is going to be given to someone in that field. I believe we're looking at a couple companies right now. I don't want to exactly narrow down to exactly who I think is going to be, because that's something we need to narrow down. But it's good to know that the proceeds is going to be given to folks that's going to be in need. And we're so happy to go ahead and do that. It's very, very important to us. So we want to be able to go ahead and do that for the people. So that QR code right there, that's right there next to Joel, gives you direct to our shop. So go ahead and take advantage, please. Take advantage, please. And we do appreciate it. We do appreciate it. And we cannot wait to see pictures with y'all guys, with our GNT gear. We want to see it as soon as you get it. Put it on, drop it on IG, tag us in it, so we can go ahead and shout y'all guys out, because we cannot wait to put y'all guys on the show. Because as soon as we see pictures, we're going to be putting it on the show the next time we see y'all live on Wednesday night. So I think that is it for the show. We've been on here for 57 minutes strong. We appreciate every single one of y'all. It's time to shut them down. Bergen, what you got, bro?
Listen, episode 119. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. You know, comments, everybody that was lighting up the comments. Actually, we just had somebody else jump on the IG live. I forgot the name. They already jumped off, but salute to you guys for supporting GNT Sports Talk. But listen, please help push the merch, share the link. The link is in my bio, is in Tone's bio, Larry on the GNT page. Everything is going to a good cause, because listen, we just reinvesting that into us, into the GNT world, the family. Listen, thank you guys for tuning in. Bird Gang, checking out.
Yo, man, y'all already know, man. I thank y'all for tapping into another episode of GNT Sports Talk, man. We just love, we love y'all, man, because y'all just give us the support. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for everybody who purchased something, off the site, man. Something that, we launched a pop-up shop, man. Like I said, when we first came out with the idea of, having a podcast, I don't think, that first day, that first show, after it was filmed, we was done. It went upstairs, got something to eat with the bed or whatever. I didn't think, upon it, like, we, hosting games at sports bars. I didn't think that, doing in live shows at studios. I didn't think we'd be, selling merch coming up. Obviously, with the name that we have for us as a unit, but putting that and branding it, just doing things like that. So that's, to me, man, that's what I guess I could say I'm thankful for, grateful for that. This is turning out the way it is. Just us coming together. Talking sports. Went through our awards with, teams we root for. How passionate of a fan we all are. The teams that we root for, man. So, this is what we do it for. And we just appreciate the support that, like I said, that all of y'all that has given that to us, thus far. And that's going to keep and continue to do that, Much love and appreciate, from me, Tone, the promoter, man. And, this coming Saturday, show that I'm a part of, man, Laugh the Pain Away. It's a show that I curate, man. And we have a black tie, well, not black tie, I'm sorry, it's a black affair, coming with your threads on January 24th, this Saturday. 8 o'clock tickets are still on sale, man. We got funny Alex Thomas coming down there from the Jamie Foxx show. He's gonna be in Philly, man, along with, Walt Miller from the Black Ink Crew. Those of y'all that was into, Black Ink Crew, Walt that was on that show, he's gonna be down there. He do comedy now. There's a lady named K Love, the poet, man. She's a beast with the pen, man. Like I'm telling you, this woman is fire, man. And then of course we got the host of the night. And also we're gonna perform, you know what I'm saying, my guy. You know what I'm saying, my guy Ken Jones, man. So follow the movement, man. It's on the promoter. Like I said, Black Tie Fair on Saturday. Y'all come down there with black tux on, whatever it is that you want to come down there on, man. As long as it's black, man. Support the cause. Support. Like that's all, you know what I mean, that we can do for one another. Like I said nowadays, man. Support, man. Whatever the field you are in, you know what I'm saying? If you call that person your friend or somebody who you want to see win, support. Even if you can't make it. Even if you can't make it. Yeah, we do raffles all the time. You see Joel is giving away, you know what I'm saying, 2 tickets to this fight that's coming up, man. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all pouring to us, we pouring to y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate the love. Like I said, man. It's on the promoter, Laugh the Pain Away this Saturday, 8 o'clock. Ticket link in the bio. Follow me. Continue to support. And we continue to show up every Wednesday night, y'all, for the next episode. Let's get it.
All right. And lastly, surprisingly enough, I actually have an announcement. How about that? So at the end of the month, if not the end of the month, the beginning of the month, my man Jose Torres, a really good friend of mine, he's starting a new podcast called Street Light Confessions, which is a podcast that's going to deal strictly with men's mental health. Talking real to the men of the things that's going on in this world that we need to talk about, that we need to relieve ourselves from, and more importantly, that we need to help each other with. So it's going to be a real talk, a real conversation about things that we've gone through in our lives and how do we overcome those things and be the men that we are today. So I welcome y'all to Streetlight Confessions. I'll have all that information in the future bio of when the show is going to actually drop. I'm going to be his very first guest, which is going to be phenomenal. So I appreciate you, Jose, for thinking of me from this crew and from the other crew to be your very first guest on something that we feel as though that's very important. So we appreciate it, but I'll make sure I send all the information out to my GNT crew so y'all guys will actually see and be part of it and be part of the conversation, because I mean, iron sharpens iron. We all need to be sharpened together so we can go ahead and make it in this world, because this world is going to beat down everybody that's weak. So we got to make sure we keep each other strong and keep each other sharp. And that's what the show is going to be about. So we appreciate you, Jose, and we appreciate everybody that's going to be tuning in as well. So there you go. That's my announcement that I have. I'm sure, I'm used to Tone having like 20 things that he's doing, but I got some of this too. How about that?
Wait, you know what's funny though about that, about the show that you said Jose coming out with, right? So you know everything with me gotta be a little funny. So he hit me up, and he told me that he was starting a show and he'd like for me to be a guest on his show, on one of the shows. So when he gave me the name, I don't know why, I was like, this shit like Taxi Cab Confessions. I'm like, wait.
That would have got canceled in a week.
I said, wait, that's what kind of show you trying to do? He's like, no. Yeah. I was like, oh, my bad. But no, you know what I'm saying? I really did. I was like, what? I was like, wait, kind of like the Joan Taxi Cab Confessions. He was like, no. So, like you said, man, he explained like how, mental health is very, very, very big with men. You know what I'm saying? And us men sometimes hold on to information, man, hold on to things because we men, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? We can't vent. We can't, have any issues, man. And it affects people. So, great thing holds, is doing with that, man. So, like Cap said, man, he gonna be the first, guest on the show, man. And, I guess he'll get me on one of the episodes in there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Shouts out to Jose.
Yeah, well, Jose hasn't called me, but he sure as shit had me dropped off a snake for his plumbing issue on Saturday when I saw him. So we got beef now. I'm just joking.
There you go, dog. It's definitely going to be a good time, and more importantly, is part of a conversation that we all need to have, or folks need to have, or if they don't need to have it, they need to at least listen. You know what I mean? And hopefully that can help out somebody. Because ultimately, if we always say this, if the information that we give out, if it can help one family, then we did our job. You know what I mean? And in his case, if it can help one man to actually get past that one situation where it feels though that he needs to unalive himself, or that one situation where he feels though that he needs to, just give up. If we can strengthen that one individual, then we did our job. And I'm so looking forward to this opportunity to be on his show and actually be able to go ahead and put forth that message. So I look forward to y'all guys, being there and giving y'all guys insight and what he can do to actually make his show better. And Tone, I'm happy that you're one of the ones that was invited, because you have a story in the testimonial by itself as well. So it's good to know that, your story is going to be out there. How do you strengthen yourself knowing that you have a son that is autistic and you're a father that, has other children? And I mean, you have an awesome story too. So I can't wait to see that episode with you as well. So it's going to be a good time. And Joel, I can't wait to see you watch the show, because you haven't gotten the call yet. But it's
I ain't watching shit. I ain't getting no call. No, I already started following. Everything's good. Yeah,
that's what's up. All right, so to everybody that's out there, we appreciate y'all guys so much. Just in case, as we about to go ahead and step out, I'm just going to go ahead and show you the QR code. Once again, the QR code is linked directly to our pop-up shop when it comes to everything dealing with GNT and the gear that's associated with it. Do not avoid the QR code. We appreciate every single one of y'all. My IG family, much love. Can't wait to see y'all again soon. Enjoy this week of NFL showdowns. It's going down. Down goes the Patriots. We out. Peace.